Welcome to the Stitch Black fashion channel. I'm Steve,
I'm Kai.
and today we're going to do the Friday Sews segment. It's the first time that we've done this, but let's see where it takes us. And we're going to talk about various things today, including what we got for Christmas, our plans for the new year, briefly introduce your interest in anything sewing.
Yeah, anything sewing I got over Christmas and what I've been doing in relation to sewing.
And we got some fabric over the Christmas, so we'll have a look at that. We'll try and keep it brief because we don't want this to go on too long, do we?
Yeah, no, it's quick. Small talk session.
Yeah, small talk. So, what did Santa bring you, basically?
I got some games of the sort, some clothes, which I really like. I also got a book relating to sewing, but it was like about superheroes, which is a pretty inventive idea, which I'm excited to look into that and see what the book holds. And that was it, basically.
I got a projector, so I can do projection cutting. So what that means is basically, instead of having to print out A4, tape it together,
Just get rid of all the hassle and go straight into
all
it.
the hassle, you just
Project it down.
and then cut it out. What else did I get? I got that. I got what else did I get? A wife your mum bought me the fabric.
You got a new cup.
Well, yeah, tea is always important. No, but in terms of sewing related, I think that was it. In terms of sewing related, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think the projector was the big sewing thing.
Yeah, sewing thing. And daughter, your sister, she got a book that she could design her own clothes from. So
And she's already started that as well. She's got some pretty impressive drawings in it.
yeah, so basically what it is, it gives you a whole template of croquis, basically the outline of the dress form, and you can design clothes onto that.
Yeah.
And she also got a colouring book,
Which she
loves,
also starts.
and started very zen-like and peaceful, isn't
Yeah.
it? So it's good like that. She also got this, a kit that allows you to do bows, scrunchies, and headbands. And she's really done the scrunchie. It's pretty good, and she wants to build an empire.
Start young.
Start young, where she wants to do scrunchies. What was the other thing she wants to do? Purses, wasn't it?
Yeah, purses. I think
Purses and scrunchies. So when she pumps out a few, I'll be sure to let you know and
show you all of them.
yeah, show you all of them. But she's made a good start. I'll say the most difficult part for her was, I think, when you it's wrong side, it's right sides together,
Yeah.
and then you got to invert it so it's
That's
sort
a
of
bit
right.
difficult. Yeah.
Yeah, if you don't use the proper tools, it's a bit.
If you don't know, you're
Yeah.
not going to be the best at it straight away.
No, but considering that, I'll take a picture and put it in one of the corners. Pretty good for our first time.
Like a first time effort, it was pretty high quality.
Yeah, so it's good. So on to the next sort of segment. How did you get into sewing?
Well, I kind of got into sewing when you bought the sewing, because it was quite interesting having a sewing machine in your house. And then coincidentally, in school, my first tech subject was textiles, so it kind of all blended together to make me quite interested into it. And in the class, we had experiments of just like running experiments, seeing what lines can you do, a straight line, can you do a curve, and then the whole main project was to make a little like stuffed toy, and I think it came out pretty well.
We'll put a picture again in one of the corners,
Yeah.
and of course you got a comment. Who did he create? Because he had to do it on a. Was it just a public figure or someone famous?
Famous / TV character.
Yeah. So we're not going to tell you who it is. So if you see this, it'll be very interesting to see
See your guesses and see who's the lucky person that gets it right.
Yeah, but put it this way, for his very first try,
I think I did pretty well.
he did pretty well. And obviously, it's a choice at GCSE. Do you think you would take it?
I think so. I talked to the teacher and she said actually a lot of students probably do it as it's like a very zen, and like from all the like work and like the tests, textiles kind of puts a hold on that and lets you work on stuff, which fingers crossed helps when I'm doing my GCSEs.
So when outside, say, school, because you're into like the film and costuming and stuff,
Yeah.
so you never know. Work in the costume department in a film set or designing costumes, or which is why that cosplay superhero one's pretty good.
Pretty good.
Because it feeds into that kind of, you might want to do this, or you might want to have some element of sewing in your career, but who knows, it's early days.
And even if I could read it and like not make it, but maybe like even like know how to do it for like future reference. So if like I ever comes up like in again like another subject, I will have a brief understanding straight away.
Yeah, so it's good. So there's this challenge that I found where it's like make 9. So you've got sort of 9 spaces to make. It's like mini projects, and again I'll put it on screen. I've only got 8, but a couple of them have got more than one thing to do. So starting from the Great British Sewing Bee book, that one's got a lot of projects in where it's got like a waistcoat, so that's always nice. I always like the Savile.
Yeah, I like the waistcoats,
the James Bond look,
Yeah, the James Bond look.
No, the sharp look,
Yeah.
That's when you're older, you'll watch Kingsman, and I kind of like that.
Yeah.
And hopefully, if we ever go down to London, I want to take you to Savile Row, Carnaby Street, the Fabric Quarter. I think they're the main 3 in London. Where we live in now, I'm not too sure. We're going to have to do some research to see if we've got the equivalent here where we live.
It could be.
Birmingham is a good place for, I think, fabric. So it'd be interesting.
Just kind of look everywhere for like different ideas from everywhere. And,
and that's why it's good to sort of travel and read more, so you get inspiration from elsewhere.
And like
so
they
it's
might
like
have different fabrics there compared to like London, and they might suit different needs.
Yeah, because obviously we got like the Caribbean, like Trinidad, in our blood. So where are we in January, February? It's like Carnival.
Yeah.
So if you want to see like really good costumes, again I'll put a picture. If you want to see really good costumes, then they're really good. So you can get inspiration from your background, and say like Africa, Caribbean. Even like when I was in school, I went to an Irish kind of school, and they had Irish dancing, and they've got very colourful outfits.
Yeah.
So again,
it stands out.
It stands out.
Because like from like the festivals, they're all brightly coloured, but they all have their different ways of expressing it, which is quite interesting to look in at and kind of see what the difference is.
Yeah. So it's always good. So so let's just sew your own wardrobe. So it's got things from leggings to dresses to shirts to waistcoats. No, that's the one. Waistcoats. So it'd be interesting to go through. I think a criticism I've heard about that book is that they run a bit big. So, which incidentally is one of another one of the goals that I want to do is do like a sloper, because when that dress form has been padded out, it's not your standard size. So I want to be able to make clothes that fit that properly. So that means learning how to do darts, learning how to do an FBA, SBA, small and full bust. This one on the list is what looks like a bed sheet, and I managed to nab that from a car boot sale for 50p.
That's pretty
good. So what I want to do is make you and your brothers some shirts out of that. So the main sort of sort of this area,
Yeah.
the chest piece. So
Have like the design.
the chest panels will have the comics, but then the collars and the cuffs will be made out of the red,
Velvety colour.
no, the red pillowcases,
Ah, okay.
and then maybe the buttons, maybe depending on who. So we can go maybe purple if you want to do Hawkeye, green for the Hulk, red for like It all depends on what goes good. But I think that would be vibrant.
Yeah. I like the idea because it's like reusing stuff, and it's like using your generic bed sheet into some perfectly new clothes that you've made yourself, which makes you happy because you've made it yourself instead of someone else making it.
Which is what you did. You've already fixed your dressing gown and your t-shirt, and you yourself, even you yourself said, what was it, that it felt good instead of saying, "Oh, Mum, Dad, can you do this for me?"
I got onto the sewing machine and started.
It's like move away, Dad, isn't it?
And I make mistakes, like I couldn't do up a hole on the back of the t-shirt, but since Dad's learning, he can help me on the way, and we can kind of help each other.
Yeah.
Like if I learn stuff in classroom, I can tell him. If he learns something online, he can tell me.
That might be a good series. Can you imagine that? We do like your GCSE course online. Obviously, we kind of keep it semi-separate so I don't influence you. But say you get homework, I do the homework as well.
And
But and then we put it on the channel.
Yeah.
Obviously, I'm not saying I'm going to win because I'm older, but I've had more influences.
And we can see where the difference is. We can see what I've put and how that's differed to yours and why, which could be also an interesting part on that series, like an overview.
Yeah, so as we go through the course of you doing stuff, it'll be interesting to see. And but the thing is, I fully expect you to go way ahead because you're going to have concentrated lessons and learn techniques that I'm not going to have exposure to. So me, by reading your books and your coursework, means that okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah, you can also show the difference between concentrated learning and like learning from everywhere, and then maybe combine those together to get like the most influential part, which would help.
Next couple on the list are just various outfits that incorporate different techniques and materials. So being able to work on the lining, be able to do V cuts or necklines, and that one's got different variations. So it's just a good project to work on. The Georgian Ginger Cleo one is the same. That's basically the bandolier, whatever. And again, it's a peplum skirt, which is this bit here, there. So what you do, you kind of do the top bit and then the waistband and then attach the skirt to it. But the good thing about that skirt is that it doesn't have to be that. You can put anything on it. So
that's quite interesting.
Exactly. Obviously, the blank is the blank. But no, this is the hero's closet. Now, this one's interesting because obviously it's yours. I've had a quick look through it, and you can do everything from the cover from the schoolgirl uniform to capes. They got jumpsuits, all in one and not all in one. They kind of got
the whole superhero, generic superhero look here, which will be quite interesting to make because you see those things in movies, you don't really think that, oh, I can make something similar to this, which is quite interesting. Yeah,
and they've even got like a sci-fi version. But the spin that I thought might be interesting is, you think about it, we live in, say, well, where we live in the UK, it rains, right? I'm sure it does in New York as well. But certain
outfits ain't exactly practical for the weather, so we can maybe like take away stuff, implement changes.
Exactly.
And,
but actually find out almost like the science behind it. So imagine this, Spider-Man upside down in the wet.
How does he keep his mask up?
Well, I don't know how does he breathe? Because imagine you're upside down, you've got the wrong material on your face, it's raining, you've been fighting for like 3 to 4 hours.
So you're already tired and out of breath.
Yeah. So can you breathe? Are you getting waterboarded because you're upside? You're not so. If you're the kind of like capes. Yeah. If you're doing like free running or parkour, is a cape going to hinder?
Yeah, is a cape going to like?
Is it
going to do anything, or is it going to make you like full trip?
Yeah, boots.
So yeah, practical there.
Yeah, can you do like free running and fight in boots? If you're fighting in a cape, is that practical?
pretty get tangled up in it.
Yeah, exactly. Let's say you just what we're thinking of do. We could do is create powers. So if it's no use having like fire powers and I know it's a bit weird, but your outfit's made out of like silk because it was or polyester.
Yeah.
It was, you know.
Like what would be the ideal outfit for this power, but what would be the ideal for this one?
Yeah.
And kind of.
And if you had a cape, just say you could fly.
Yeah.
Does the cape do anything, or does it get in the way? Because you know Edna from The Incredibles, no capes.
It could be true information. We don't know yet.
You don't know yet, so it'd be good to get people's ideas from around the community. You know.
And that would be interesting.
Can you like if we went to the gym, the MMA gym? What kind of material is good for fighting in? Because I can imagine a cape, and it's like they just wrap you up in it. And it's like you're done.
You're out.
Exactly. So that'll be I think a very good series. You just got to plan it out and figure it out. And then the rest of them is just it's more about techniques rather than because I'm not going to be wearing the Vision dress. Or not anyway. And then with the Duchess jacket pattern, you might do it for your sister for when it gets close to.
I think she would enjoy that.
To winter, but we're all quite the family of sewists. Sewers, because your mother, your mum does the embroidery, doesn't she?
Yeah, she's quite good at that as well.
So we can meet all your needs, your sewing needs. He likes his tailoring, his alterations, his repairing. I like the designing and dressmaking. We've got the scrunchy queen.
Well, yeah, we're kind of like it's only been like a year, or like even less probably.
Even less, I think October.
October, yeah.
October for me. Say about
September for me.
September, for you.
But we're already getting into it, and we just want to see our progress over, and see basically how good do we do over the years.
Yeah, it's all good. So apart from, obviously I've got my MakeNineChallenge. Do you have any plans for your sewing journey, or is it just to concentrate on?
I feel like concentrating on the lessons, making sure to ask questions if I'm confused to the teacher. That's what they're there for.
Yeah, but your main project is to learn the basics, how to make a shirt and.
Well, yeah, I'm pretty sure in textiles we get how to make a hoodie. Basically, I'm pretty sure in textiles we get how to make clothes and all that, which is also very practical about that class because in history you learn the work and that's it. In textiles you gotta make it, you gotta actually use it in everyday use, which is very unique for a class.
Yeah, and colour theory, so that's also good. But for your sort of Make 9, you're just going to concentrate on the superhero clothes, aren't you? Plus any side projects that you want to do.
Anything that piques my interest.
Yeah, because I was thinking about making a bag for Mum.
That would be a pretty cool.
So you can help us with that.
Sounds like fun.
So that's all good. And of course we've got a local school that we can go to learn some additional lessons, which, like I said, work is going to pay for. Result.
Good job.
So it's all good. So
we've got in a good time to get into textiles because he's getting the paid for lessons, I'm getting learned textiles, and it's very helpful and it gets us into it and we don't lose interest that easily.
Just good. So we've done the Make 9. We've talked about the plans, talked about how you got into it. It's time for the nice stuff, the fabric haul. So we're gonna shift to a different view and see what we've got. Go a minute. So this is Royal
Printed scuba.
Yeah, Royal
Navy gold, 59
inches wide, which is good. It's very, very nice. It's
I feel like it would definitely make a very good royal pattern for maybe a cool dress. I could definitely see that working.
Would it be a bit much for a dress, do you think?
I don't know. Maybe I don't know.
Maybe a good top, blouse. I think a skirt or the
Yeah, I think skirt maybe.
skirt might be. I think a full-blown dress might be a bit too much.
A bit too much gold, you know.
Yeah, but then again, too much bling is never a bad thing.
Not
You know.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's nice. Scuba. What's a stretch like?
a bit. It doesn't
Well,
stretch as much.
you'll learn this, but you know. So can you when you pull it this way?
Yeah.
So grab two hands
Yeah.
and then pull it this way.
Right, this way.
No, as in pull it apart.
Oh, okay.
So put your hands there.
Right.
Not much stretch. And what about this way? Up and down.
Like this.
Yeah, just grab a piece and stretch it. No,
It's
much.
not
But
very
it's
stretchy.
scuba, so it's going to be. You never know.
But it's an interesting design.
Well, it's got a bit of stretch on the up and down. I'm not too sure what that's called, but yeah, it's very, very nice. Oh, and this is all from a place called Legend Textiles. Very good customer service, good prices, and nice designs. So we're on to the next one. So this one is spun poly lycra jersey, unicorns. Now this one would be very good for your sister, wouldn't it?
I feel like she would definitely enjoy this.
Yeah.
It's definitely her style.
Yeah. So yeah, nice to the touch.
Very like bright, stands out.
Yeah. But yeah, I can easily imagine this as a nice.
Definitely like dress, maybe t-shirt. Definitely.
Yep.
I can see definitely a t-shirt being made out of this.
Would you wear this? A nice shirt or something there.
Yeah.
I think yeah, a nice dress or something like that. And
I like. It's a pretty good design. And
Yeah.
I think it'd be one of those popular designs that you'd see in a store. Definitely.
so that's good. The next one on the list. This one is cotton lycra jersey, squares.
Red, white, and black.
Yeah, now this one I think would be good as for a skirt, maybe pleated skirt.
Yeah. Could also be a good t-shirt. I feel maybe.
No, I don't know.
Potentially, but I don't know.
Definitely again another sort of A-line dress.
Yeah.
So one that has like a bit of a shoulder action, and then maybe a knee length.
Yeah.
You know, knee length.
I can see that
I
happening.
wonder if these would be good for really funky leggings.
Maybe. You never know until you try, to be honest.
No, but yeah, we've got 3 meters of this one, 2 meters of the unicorns, and 2 meters of the royal navy blue. So that's good. This one's showing the wrong side, but this is the 4 meters of gold lame.
Lame, I would say. Might be wrong, but that's how we're pronouncing it.
Lame or something. Anyway, it's very, very, very bling, isn't it?
Yeah.
Very, what's the word for good these days?
Don't know. I'm getting old as well.
I don't know, but yeah, it's this one's definitely good for like maybe a bodycon dress.
Yeah, definitely stand out.
This is the kind of that you'll go nightclubbing in.
Yeah, like in party, definitely. That's the vibes it gives me, definitely.
Yeah, not a prom dress, definitely no. But no, that's nice, and it's going to be easy to see which one's the wrong side.
Yeah.
Wrong side, right side. So we've got 4 meters of that bad boy. Not too sure what this one is. I'm looking at the invoice and I can't see, but it's definitely got a lot of stretch. So hold that bit there. And pull. See?
Oh, very stretchy. Yeah, that's stretchier than the one we tried earlier. So yeah.
Yeah. So a good top.
Yeah, that would probably fit for a good
Blouse maybe. Top. It's very light, but I want to say it's
or plain colour, which is very good.
It's not spandex. Well, it might be spandex. Lycra cotton. It's definitely one of those scuba-like
Yes,
materials. But like I said, when you get into your lessons, you're going to know all about woven versus knits and
all the stuff.
all the good stuff. This beauty. Look at that. Feel that.
Oh, that's nice and that's a very good texture. I like it.
That was this was on clearance. So it was 3 meters of velvet. And you know what? I don't even know what I could make out of this one.
I don't know, it's a weird one.
Yeah.
But definitely, I really like the material. it's different.
Yeah, so any ideas of what I can make out of velvet? This one might be another sort of like evening party dress,
Yeah,
but I don't know. Velvet.
I don't know. Maybe it could be a part of something as well. Who knows?
Could you make velvet cushions? No. You know what? I don't know. But hey, it was
We'll find out.
It was clearance. It was a nice price. I've never done with velvet, so it's like, why not? Exactly. Why not?
There's no harm in trying, and it's on clearance, so even the better.
Yeah. Even though we don't need. We got an addiction. Look at that. Look at that colour, man. That's good, isn't it?
That's very good. I like the texture as well.
See, I can imagine this as a. Can you imagine it as a coat? I don't know how velour works. I'll have to do some research into like the warmth capability, but I can easily imagine this as some sort of like shawl or coat. Again, another sort of party dress.
It definitely gives off those vibes to me. It's quite nice. I really like it.
Yeah,
it's one of my favourite currently.
But yeah, it's definitely good colour.
Good colour, good feel,
yeah.
all the stuff basically.
And yeah, it'd be interesting to figure out what we can make out of it. Which is weird because I don't know all these dresses, but yeah, I can imagine going to like a gala.
Yeah, that's definitely the vibe I'm getting from it.
Yeah,
very posh vibes.
Yeah. On to the next one. So this is your standard. The proper name is double scalloped lace polyester.
Very fancy.
Yes. So this would be good. Yeah, it's a bit scratchy, so I can imagine having more of a soft underlay.
But a good look. Maybe not comfort, but a good outside look.
Yeah, so maybe have like a smoother underlay and then have that as a detail on the outside.
I feel like that could work.
But yeah. So yeah, definitely like one of the Make9 challenges. It might be good to have this as an outside, or maybe that as the skirt part.
Who knows?
Who knows? But no, this is good. That I've got 1 meter of. Oh, underneath was this is beaded mesh. And this one it's soft.
But then it's also
got the beads on it, which makes it, well, feel it.
Yeah, it feels soft, but you can definitely feel the beads underneath.
Yeah, so you wouldn't want this on any sensitive parts. So again, this might be good for a flowy,
overlayer maybe.
A flowy dress
or dress
or skirt. Again, we're on to another bling type material. Look at that colour.
It's similar.
Similar to the gold lame.
Yeah, similar to the gold one. I also like this colour. It's like a nice warm deep sea blue, which I could definitely see making a good.
Oh, actually, it says royal blue.
A royal blue.
But still, man, look at it.
It looks very royal in the name.
So yeah, you can imagine. Again, another. You're not going to be wearing this to school, right?
Yeah. It's not your everyday outfit.
No. So again,
it's the event outfit.
Yeah. The reason I got this was because it was a different material. So I just wanted to see how to work with it. So I might have to get a special foot so it doesn't stick. The other thing is that they couldn't find. We wanted some other fabric, but they couldn't find it. So it was just like, as a goodwill gesture, they just threw in some other material. Hence why the customer service is pretty good. I think your black PVC. Again, we've got a wine PVC again. So again. Dress, bodice. You know what bodice is?
No.
The top.
Okay.
Maybe a dress. It's not too thick. It's quite thin, but again, it's nice material. So again, we're coming into the more. These are the samples that they sent us. So I think this is like black. Again, velvet. Feels like the velvet from before, but in black. So again, I've got to do some research into but man, these are some good. Feeling.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one's gonna really look good. Look at that. Posh.
Definitely one of those going to an event outfits, definitely.
Church?
Definitely stands out compared to the bead one.
Yeah.
Before. There's different colours. And they don't seem as irritating as the other one.
No, if you feel it.
you can't even feel the beads on there,
No.
basically, which is a big improvement to the one earlier.
But look at that, man. That looks good. Stretches nice.
A pretty good one.
Yeah.
I really like it.
I think this one keep it understated. So I don't think you want the whole outfit to be like that.
You just want it like on like maybe certain parts.
Yeah, so
you
maybe,
don't want it to be the whole attraction.
No, because you can imagine you're walking down, you'll be shining, like Rihanna said, shining like a diamond. This one we didn't order, not because we didn't want it, but this is what they chucked in for us. Look at that. This reminds me of the 90s. You used to see dresses, skirts, and a lot of people are still into your animal prints. So animal prints will never ever go away. But feel that.
Yeah, feels definitely nicer.
So that's good. It's good stretch. So yeah, feels like the recovery is pretty good. So I'm pleased with this one. I want to say it's my gut instinct says it's like seems too loose to be like proper scuba. It's probably some polyester mix, but it's definitely got with some like spandex or.
Yeah, I can see that.
So this one is your baby pink PVC. So again, you could do a dress and that stuff. And I know someone that runs a clothing store.
Yeah.
It's 8-bit core. So I can just imagine a couple of the dresses with his logo on that. I'll put a link to it in the video. But yeah, a good couple of dresses or skirts or designs I think will look great in that.
I can see that, definitely.
Because it's like the alternative goth.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's like a lot of,
yeah.
You know.
I get what you mean.
Alternative goth.
Yeah.
Or alternative fashion, I should say.
Yeah.
There's probably two different things. And again, you've got your animal print stretch material. But yeah, that's...
Definitely a bit more toned down to the one before, but still gives the good vibes as well.
Yeah. So yeah, it's just not bad. It's not bad.
Not bad at all.
Yeah.
I think we struck some gold here.
Oh, yeah.
So.
Like I said, good prices at some low prices at Legend Textiles. So I'll definitely be shopping there again. Obviously not for a while because what I want to do is
get through it all before we start buying more. Don't have like a million fabrics.
As you find out, buying fabric and storing fabric is a whole different
thing
hobby
making it.
to making it. So yeah, that's our haul. So I guess that's it, isn't it?
Yeah.
So from Steve, I shall catch you next time. Do the usual subscribe, like, and even if you don't want to do that, I would much prefer engagement via comments, ideas, and what you think of these fabrics and our plans.
Yeah. And like general views on like what you thought of today's video.
Yeah.
In a whole.
We're trying to do a more conversational style because I think that might work for us.
Yeah.
We get less nervous that way.
Basically.
So
that is all. Goodbye.